the best, don't second guess. When it comes to other rappers, boy, get text. When I say I'm tight as white beaters, Missy about to teach you how to follow the leader. Hit the club in the Bluetooth seater, looking like I'm finna get out with my high heel pumps. Cause I know what guys want. Missy be the name and y'all should
now, the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Sprite.
Hello again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us, and the legendary Shaquille O'Neal sitting alongside. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Suns out in Phoenix. Looking at Phoenix, they're coming in off a win in their last game against the Nuggets. A tough overtime victory. They're hoping that they can find a way to win this one in regulation. Hey, how about the Morris twins, Markieff and Marcus, only
It's time to meet the starting lineup for your Phoenix. We are live from the U.S. Airways Center for a Western Conference contest featuring the Suns here in Phoenix. And just a single game trip away from Los Angeles for the Lakers. This is a game they expect to win. They come into this matchup confident and ready to take care of business.
Well, Kevin, if they win this game, it would give them a victory in each of the first two meetings this season against these guys. So, they play them two more times after that, so it would get them off to a really good start in the season series.
And, Steve, I think they would love to have that kind of leg up and huge advantage if they could. I mean, that goes a long way towards maybe winning the season series with a 2-0 start.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got the prodigy. Bryant is out there with Hill. And it's Wall in at the power forward position. Now here's Kobe. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Could be the first of many mid-range jump shots we see from him today.
Outside Thomas. Bledsoe outside. Good ball movement here by the Suns. 5 on the clock. Pass to Morris. Three-pointer. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk to Jeff Hornacek.
For them to be successful, Kevin, he said they have to act like, and I quote, a swarm of angry bees every time the ball gets in the post. If they don't collapse on their post threats, he knows they're in for a long game. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Morris, another three for Phoenix.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
Hill, a screen on Bledsoe. Passes it to Dunn. And the Lakers check on two more.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100% can't do better than that.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Out to the wing. Bledsoe passes to Thomas. Over in the corner, Warren. And Plumlee kicks to Thomas. Pass to Morris. Dishes it to Warren. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Jacks up a 3. Morris with the bunker. Morris has got 9.
Man, oh man, Kevin. He's really feeling it from three-point range now. All of a sudden, it seems like he just can't miss.
Defensive foul. That's his first personal foul. First team. Bledsoe outside. And he banks in the layup.
And the layup just gift wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
Done. He's guarded by Thomas. That drops. Wall's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
And Thomas, here we go. Here's Bledsoe. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Bryant dishes the Wall. Stolen by Warren. Knocked away. It's stolen by Wall. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. The Lakers in 5th.
And, you know, contrary to what we see from other teams, this team really has no interest in playing selfishly. I mean, their assist numbers show what a cohesive unit they are.
Now here's Plumlee. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver. Back to Bledsoe. Clock at 4. Puts it up from 12. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Bledsoe's got 6.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
Here's Simmons. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Milwaukee.
And his work on the glass, certainly noteworthy. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
Wow, what a game for them so far. Very impressive. They haven't missed yet.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Morris with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Now, here is Morris. He's guarded closely. Puts up the baby hook. Hill with some nice D. Lakers trail by 3. They set the pick. Dunn passes to Wall. An easy layup after coming off the pick. 6 points for him.
So the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Bledsoe kicks to Plumlee. Upside Thomas. Lays it up and banks it in.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
Bryant dishes to Hill. Eric Bledsoe grabs the miss.
He was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
Here's Simmons, and that one is stuffed right through.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Suns leading by 4. Outside Thomas. Bledsoe outside. Back to Thomas. Takes the 3. Rebound the Lakers. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, and given how they performed offensively that day, guys, they really had no chance.
Yeah, and the frustration just mounted. You could see it as they continued to come up empty. And by the end, they were really just happy to get out of there and have the game be over.
to the middle. And there's the pass to Warren. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And the Suns here with a different look. Clens checked in for Plumlee. Morris comes in for Markieff Morris. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Warren. And it's Ennis in for Eric Bledsoe. Noel's checked in for Los Angeles. Young comes in for the Prodigy. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Poke loose. Oh, and here comes Ennis all alone. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Hill. Henry comes in for Bryant. And it's Clarkson in for Dunn. Now here's Ennis, averaging 6 points per contest. That one goes. Covered. Tucker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, Kevin, I like the way they've come out here. I mean, they're shooting it well and with confidence from outside. Just a good, strong start for them.
Outside Thomas. And he uses the glass on the way. And it's a 9-point Suns lead.
Well, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
And Noel kicks to Garnett. They need this. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Well, you got to like the free throw shooting from this club all season long. They're shooting 81%. Those are impressive numbers.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Here is Thomas. Turned in an outstanding game against Denver. And Tucker has it in the corner. The dish to Len. Tucker the pass to Thomas. 6 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Young with no one around. Clarkson kicks to Henry. Another shot. The shot is off. And Phoenix will come the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And you could see it in that game, despite the odds against them. Once it got to OT, they had the belief that they could get it done.
And Steve, that's what happens a lot of time when the supposed underdog gets the game into overtime. Momentum swings their way.
Here's Tucker, averaging 6 points per contest. Ennis. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Ennis has got his second basket of the game.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Morris dishes to Thomas. Tucker the pass to Thomas.
Defensive foul. That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
1:29 left here in the first quarter. Here's Morris, who's back up. And here is Henry. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
Phoenix leading by 7. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Let's have a look at some league leaders from the last 10 games. Here are the highest scoring point guards in the NBA during that time. Isaiah Thomas third.
And this is a group of guys who have that uncanny knack to simply score. and deliver the offense in addition to running the offense. What a star-studded bunch of players.
Yeah, I agree with you. The thing that to me makes these guys special, Steve, is that they can do so many things to enable and help their offense. And not all point guards in the league have the unique combination of skills to produce that these guys do. And they've done it on a night-in, night-out basis. And I've marveled at their consistency as well.
Boy, this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt. On both sides, high-octane offense.
He dishes it to Tucker. Henry with the rebound.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can. Not one you'd expect him to miss. There.
Stolen by Len. The shot and game clock separated by 4. To the left wing. Morris with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Ennis, good.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Young with no one around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Fires for 3. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Suns lead by 9. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Coming up next Tuesday, February 2nd, the Phoenix Suns take on Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers, a division rivalry in the Pacific. Make sure to catch it.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
And the key is you look at the steal totals for this team. They have really put good pressure on the offense.
Well, you know what? Pressure can lead to pilfers, and pilfers can lead to points. So we've got the 3 Ps: pressure, pilfers, points. Get it done.
Scott is out there with Warren. Then there's Bledsoe. Then it's Plumlee. And it's Ennis in at the 1 spot. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Warren, good. Lakers trail by 11. Hill sets the screen for Kobe. Scott pulls it in.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement.
Shot denied. To the inside. Here's Ennis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Ennis has got 8 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Warren gets to Ennis. And there's the feed to Scott. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. There's the triple. No good. And the Lakers going the other way now. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, they really have their number in that game. Big margin of victory for them. They got there by really including their bench. The depth became a major factor. They just wore them down.
First team foul.
Plumlee with it. He's picked up by Hill. And Plumlee kicks to Ennis. It's stolen by Hill.
That was an ill-advised pass to attempt. He had to know there was a man there in position for the steal.
Feeds it to Simmons. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. And he uses the glass on the layup. Kobe's got his second basket of the night. What Steve just talked about regarding how much they spread their scoring around was probably the most striking thing about that big win.
And the fact that they did have such a huge lead allowed them to even use their bench a little more than normal, and that was something that served them well.
Here's Bledsoe following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Scott fires from deep. Scott missing again. Lakers trailed by 11. Pass to Dunn. Back to Bryant. Here's the three. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Ennis dishes to Bledsoe. And Plumlee kicks to Ennis. Plumlee in the post. Working on Bryant. Plumlee, no luck. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And he trims the lead to single digits. And it's 8 points for the Prodigy.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
Bledsoe passes to Ennis. Back to Bledsoe. There's the pick. Blocked. Here's Simmons. 8 points for him. Oh, and here comes Ennis all alone. Drops in the breakaway layup. Ennis has got 10.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Morris is checked in for Phoenix. Lee's checked in for the Lakers.
And let's take a look at the stat sheet here for Eric Bledsoe. Recent weeks have been really kind to his game. He's put forth some solid performances. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 5 assists and 5 rebounds. And he really brings that offensive firepower to this team. Finding ways to score is his specialty.
Yeah, that's his identity, Steve, among other contributions, obviously. But the ability to make plays that put up points, that's a major weapon in his arsenal.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Kicks it to Lee. Passes to Dunn. This one for 3. The shot is off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Bledsoe outside. Scott with a screen on Kobe. Ennis kicks to Scott. Wall grabs the board.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Way to play in attack mode is get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one. Take a look at what Kobe's done. He has 8 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Over in the corner, Warren. Oh, that's blocked. Kobe with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee.
And Kevin, a remarkable night for him, passing the ball, just racking up the assists.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defense. Of effort.
Also, we've seen them have active hands on the defensive end. They're putting a lot of pressure on the ball and coming away with some steals.
And the Suns making a change here. Thomas is checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Nerlens Noel checks in for Hill. Young comes in for Kobe. And it's Clarkson in for Dunn. Pass to Clarkson. They set the screen. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Clarkson's got his first basket of the night. Suns leading by 4. Bledsoe dishes to Warren. He with the block. They recover it.
This is really ugly, guys. I mean, he can't get anything to go.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Young passes to Clarkson. No good off the front iron.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Warren. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. That one falls. Coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 4 assists now tonight.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
And the Lakers call time here.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Alex Len's checked in for Mike Scott. Morris comes in for Markieff Morris. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Warren. The Lakers have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. And so Young nails them both.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Yeah, and that kind of approach is going to serve them well. It's gotten them to the line more than a few times this quarter.
And Tucker kicks to Morris. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
Yeah, it's something we haven't seen much of at the other end of the floor, though.
Young with no one around. Again, Young missing.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Wasted no time on that one. And now a 10-point Suns lead.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Clarkson passes to Sacre. Stolen by Bledsoe. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Bledsoe's running. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Bledsoe sets the screen for Thomas. Len dishes to Tucker. Baseline jumper. Misses off the left iron. Lakers trail by 10. Young outside.
2 minutes.
He feeds it to Noel. 11 feet away. No good from Lee. Phoenix has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Thomas kicks it to Tucker. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Well, he didn't quit on the play. He defended the shot, contested it, and then got back straight to the glass.
And the dunk by Len.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And it's Young finishing it off. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
And it's Len. That time on the assist from Eric Bledsoe. Len's got 4 points in the quarter. Lakers trail by 15. Lee left side. He kicks it to Sacre. Dishes to Noel. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Noel's got his second bucket of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Here's Tucker. No good on the triple. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. He was all alone on that one. Clarkson's got 5 now.
The defense sagged off, and, you know, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
Suns leading by 10. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. 16 seconds left to play here in the half. The kick out to Young. Off target with his 3. With 1 on the clock. And it's, wow, he nails the buzzer beater. And so that's the end of the first half. The Suns on top, up by. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
Tremendous output from Bledsoe. He has 14 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Well, it's no secret. I mean, the more points he can come up with from out there, the better off they'll be offensively with their spacing.
So for the Lakers right now, we've got Hill. Prodigy is out there with Kobe, and it's done in at the point guard position. The Suns have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
Well, impressive free throw shooting as a team this season, right around that 78% mark.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Outside Bryant. Fades back. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Kobe's got 11 points.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Now the pass to Bledsoe. It's Morris atop the key. And the wide open shot from Warren. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Simmons got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Lakers working the ball around now. Bryant against Bledsoe. That's in, and the Suns lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Bryant.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
The dish to Bledsoe. They set the pick. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And his free throws are only going in at about a 72% rate this season. Not a terrible number, but something that could definitely improve.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
Wall is screen on Bledsoe. That's in, and the Suns lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Bryant.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Now, here's Thomas. He's got 9. Morris kicks to Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock. Makes it off the glass. Bledsoe's got 4 points in the quarter.
Part of this interior collapse we've seen defensively is the reason they've struggled, and they're trailing by so much.
Done. Hill passes to Kobe. Goes back up. Here's Wall, and finally they hit one. Wall's got 10 points in the game.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Now, here is Morris. Averaging 9 points per contest. Shots good by Bledsoe.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Eric Bledsoe really making a difference here.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
And the Suns making a change here. Ennis is checked in. Here's Simmons. He's got 8. Hill dishes to Simmons. There's the triple. That's in, and the Suns lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Bryant.
And he had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Phoenix has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And Plumlee kicks to Ennis. To the inside. Shot from 12. Morris, no good. Lakers trail by 8. Outside, Kobe. Gets rebounded by Ennis.
Ill-advised dunk attempt there. He aimed for the highlight reel and ended up on the blooper reel.
Thomas, good.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Bryant drives in. Here's Simmons, averaging 16 points a game. Bryant in the post. Tries from 10. Here's Hill. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. Hill's got his first 2 points of the night.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Now, here's Thomas. 11 points in the game. He dishes it to Ennis. Morris with the ball. He's picked up by Wall, and the shot is good. Lakers trail by 10. Here's Dunn. Good D by Thomas.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Left side, Kobe. Plumlee with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Scotty's checked in for Miles Plumlee. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Los Angeles. Young comes in for Kobe. Dunn passes to Young. Dunn. He's guarded by Thomas. It's stolen by Morris. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That is his first foul of the game. Suns leading by 10. Here's Scott. Got it. Good job in the low post. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
The other thing they're doing, guys, is forcing turnovers and then creating points offensively as a result.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Marcus Morris is checked in for Warren. The Lakers also changing it up. Nerlens Noel checks in for Hill. And it's Clarkson in for Dunn. Los Angeles on D. They trail by 11. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. The three. Shot's good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got his third basket of the night right there.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Ennis dishes to Morris. Now here's Ennis. He's got 10. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 4 on the clock. Phoenix no good that time either. Lakers trail by 8. Here's Clarkson. The feed to Simmons. Here's Garnett. Pass to Clarkson from past the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the three-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
That's blocked. Down low, pass break, the Lakers, and that one's good. Simmons.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
Ennis kicks to Scott. And it's Thomas at the elbow. Back to Scott. Feeds to Thomas. Fades. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Simmons kicks to Young. Passes it to Simmons. Back to Young. Here's Clarkson. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Oh, here comes Ennis alone. Finished off the break. Ennis has got 12.
I love that superb pass that time, guys. It allowed them to get behind the defenders. The hoop was there waiting for them. That's some good play tonight for the Prodigy. 10 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And it was a good one, too. Really one of the highlights, I thought, of the game defensively.
So for the Suns, Lenz checked in for Markieff Morris. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Scott. And the Lakers also making a switch. Henry's checked in. Now here's Ennis. He's got 12. Can't get it to fall.
This is why you need size inside. The ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Ennis. 1:44 left in the third.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Jeff Taylor, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel.
And much more aggressive play has led to more free throw attempts for them here in the second half.
You know, that's how you do it, Steve. I mean, defender pressing up on you, you press right back, get into him.
Now here's Taylor. Right side Taylor. Kicks to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. And again, no good by the Lakers.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him. Boy, he is beating them up on the glass. They almost looked like they were willing to back off and give him the second chance points. That's how physical he is.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Phoenix. The Lakers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And Phoenix has possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now here's Ennis. Defense right on him. Tucker can't get it to go.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here.
Now here's Taylor. Here's Clarkson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. Ennis kicks to Len. Bledsoe left side. They double team Bledsoe. Pass to Ennis. And blocked. Now Henry. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Nick Young on the wing. Off target with his 3. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Bledsoe passes to Len. And here's Ennis. 14 points for him. He feeds it to Bledsoe. Buried from 15 feet out. Bledsoe's got 8 points here in this quarter. Here's Clarkson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Alex Len picks one up.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Bledsoe. Can't get it to go. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Lakers lead by 1. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us.
Tuesday, February 2nd, the Philadelphia 76ers take on Deron Williams and the Brooklyn Nets live from Brooklyn. Don't miss out.
Warren is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Miles Plumlee. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's Ennis in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Dunn passes to Kobe. A second chance effort. And he gets the bucket.
They've done a terrific job of getting offensive rebounds and then converting those here in the second half. I mean, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but they've turned them all into points.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
Their passing also continues to be outstanding, Clark. In the second half, we're really seeing a good, efficient offense as a result of that ball movement.
Now here's Ennis. And Tucker kicks to Plumlee. And there's the rejection.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
Bryant with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Now here's Kobe. He's guarded closely. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from 18. And good. He nails it. Kobe's got 14 points here in the second half.
They've built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
Well, he's been splashing everything today.
Now here's Ennis. And Bledsoe. Here we go. It's stolen by Hill. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And it's Bryant in the corner. Right side wall. Shot from 12. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Ennis with the ball. Now here's Plumlee. Poked away. It's stolen by Hill. Hill sets the screen for Kobe. No good. The Suns go the other way with it. Ennis kicks to Warren. Now here's Ennis. Defended by Bryant. Dishes it to Plumlee. A floater. A rebound by the Lakers. Outside Bryant. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. He kicks the wall. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Some changes for Phoenix. Morris comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Thomas subbed in for Ennis. That's good from Wall. Suns trail by 9. Outside Thomas. Up top Bledsoe. To stop the drought. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Lakers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And he gets it to go.
And the shots continue to fall as they try to put this thing away.
Yeah, big run here, and they've got their opponents in the rearview mirror.
Timeout called, the Suns.
Yeah, he's trying to take the wind out of their sails here. I mean, they're on the wrong end of a bad run. They got to sort things out.
I think things were very close to spiraling out of control if he didn't burn one there.
The Lakers making a switch here. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thank you, guys. I had a chance to find out what Jeff Hornacek was discussing with his players. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, we don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug. Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
So it's the Lakers now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. With the steal. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Warren. Bryant drives in. Now the pass to Dunn. Here's Henry. A three-pointer is right on target.
The three-point shot has been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they sure have gotten hot from out there.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Morris with the bucket.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Here's Lee, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action. Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
Now here's Lee. They set the screen. Clock at 6 for the three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Boy, they've been so sound offensively in the second half. I love the way they're playing.
Yeah, there's really no comparison in the shooting percentages between the teams since the break.
Here's Thomas. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Looking at the game for Thomas, he's got 11 points and 5 assists. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
Well, it's a good example, Clark, of how you set the table for the rest of your teammates. He's really brought focus and energy to this game.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Bryant gets a wide open look. Offline with his three.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Thomas dishes to Warren. Nice D from Bryant.
Now you had a defender draped all over him. Not really the best shot there.
Well, not the shot you hope for when it's well contested like that.
Now here's Bryant. Poked away. Stolen by Thomas. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Thomas is running. That's good. 24 points for Eric Bledsoe.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
And Bryant kicks to Henry. Dunn, guarded by Bledsoe. Sacre passes to Dunn. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Thomas, here we go. Here's Warren. Back to Thomas. Clock at 6. Charity strike shot. Here's Plumlee. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Timeout called the Lakers.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thank you, guys. I had a chance to find out what Jeff Hornacek was discussing with his players. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Bledsoe. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Gentlemen, some late-game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Now, here is Morris. Bledsoe left side. Here's Plumlee. Rebounded by the Lakers. Noel's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
Well, you have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Suns trail by 11. And the Suns call time. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push.
And refocus, Kevin. You got to take care of your body, and I think we ought to drink some Gatorade here too. I thought I noticed some slip-ups here the last couple minutes from your end on the play-by-play.
Double team on Thomas. Here's Warren. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got his 7th assist in the game.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Garnett, the screen. Young in the corner. Here's Clarkson. He's guarded by Thomas. Clarkson kicks to Young. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Lakers lead by 12.
Tell you what, they haven't exactly been shy about letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
You know, Steve, if you have the lead, you can afford to be a little comfortable with the three-point shots. You just don't want to fall too much in love with it.
Warren kicks to Bledsoe. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Plumlee, no luck.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter, and that's an understatement. I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's going wrong with him this quarter. He's really falling off.
And the wide open shot from Warren. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Garnett with a screen on Bledsoe. The dish to Noel. Plumlee with the steal. Here's Warren. The feed to Morris. Pass to Warren. Kicks it to Thomas. To the inside. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to 8, and the bucket from Bledsoe.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Here's Clarkson. Young outside. Passes it to Clarkson. Morris with the rebound. Phoenix has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And the shot is good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Feeds it to Simmons. He dishes it to Garnett. Pass to Clarkson. And Noel kicks to Clarkson. And Young, here we go. Goes up on the wing. Good. And the Lakers lead by 8.
And every point they get now puts them one step closer to the W.
If they're not there already, Steve, just a tremendous all-around game of basketball they play.
Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 8. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. So it's Phoenix now, about 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kept alive, Plumlee, no good with the layup.
And this has not been a quarter for him to remember.
Yeah, it sure hasn't, Steve. I mean, he's been doing his invisible man impersonation here, hasn't he?
Hill, a screen on Thomas. Dunn, he's guarded by Thomas. That's good. And now it's a 10-point Laker lead.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Here's Clarkson. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Well, they've done a great job keeping the fans out of the game today, and the closer they get to the win, the quieter it gets.
Yeah, we call that the sweet sounds of silence. They're going to savor this win, as well they should. Every road win carries a little extra reward.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, I'm here with Kevin Garnett. And KG, how was the motor ignited tonight for the team's offense?
Fueled by the defense. You know, in order for us to win, we have to play some solid defense. And I thought as we got turnovers, as we got stops, you know, we fueled that into offense.
KG, thanks for the time. Guys, he'll go down as one of the best defenders ever.
Thank you, Doris. And, folks, that about concludes our broadcast tonight. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game, the Prodigy.